Okay people, hello, I'm Cass. I don't know why I started my intro with okay people, but that's what we're doing. I have a package here. I have some hefty reading plans, but first, I've been waiting to open this package since it arrived. And this is a book, in case you're wondering. I'm really just jumping right in, no intro. I'm so excited. So yeah, I've been sick. I've been like hella sick the past 5 days, and she's back. Mostly. I'm still like super tired and weak, but I'm mostly back. And this is the serotonin that I need. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Cass. Loving Ranger's Apprentice is a personality trait. And this is the new Royal Ranger book, which is the 6th book in the Royal Ranger series, which is a companion series to, or it's a spin-off series to Ranger's Apprentice. It is freaking gorgeous. Look at the colors. This is going to be, it's not going to be the first book I pick up, because the first book I'm going to pick up is this one, and I'll talk about why in a second. But this will be probably the second book I pick up. I have 3 books planned. This one I'm not going to give extensive thoughts on, because this is our Wyverns and Words book club book pick. And yeah, I have the live stream for this book tomorrow, and I'm 30 pages in, because I've been sick all week, and this was the week I was going to pick it up, and I literally have been unable to pick up a book. I've been that sick, which is so depressing, because when you're sick, but you're sick enough where you can't do anything, that sucks, because then you're just bored with your own thoughts or sleeping. And I slept so much these past 5 days, like ridiculous amount. So I'm gonna plow through this. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because, like I said, I have a whole live stream discussion that's going to be happening over on Katie's Readings channel. I don't want to give my extensive thoughts here if you're also going to attend the live stream. But then, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be picking up a book that I've been reading since March. The Wise One's Fear. Yes. Believe it or not, I'm going to finish this book. Mark my words. I cannot wait to jump back into this world. Just looking at these, the serotonin boost of looking at these is ridiculous. I started reading The Wise One's Fear right after I finished The Name of the Wind back in March. I made a decent chunk in April, and then I made a decent chunk in May, and then I have not touched it since. It sits on my shelf plaguing me, and it also has been sitting on my Goodreads currently reading shelf plaguing me and letting everyone know that I still have not finished it. So we're gonna rectify that. It's gonna be such a fun day. I'm literally just staying at home reading the entire day. And then I also have to learn a dance. So I thought I would also include some clips when I do that, because me learning a dance, cringy as hell. Cringy as hell. So I hope you enjoy that. Other news, if you remember Norman, if you don't remember Norman, shame on you. But if you haven't met Norman, hello, Norman is our mascot. And recently, in the last vlog I do believe it was, I got a new little duck here. And someone said I should name it Inkling, because it kind of rhymes with duckling, and then ink on paper is like books. And I think Inkling is so freaking cute, and I can call it Ink for short. So this is Ink. I have become a bitch who collects cute stuffed animals. Ugh. Adult money, yay! I really need to pick up Far Wilder Magic, so I'm gonna just sit here, not move, and do that. Hopefully I can make a decent chunk of progress. It's not that I like don't want to read it, it's just I'm not in the mood to read it. I really want to read the new Ranger's Apprentice book. But I need to read this because I literally have a due date on it, and that due date's tomorrow. So let's just get it over with, but hopefully it'll be enjoyable and it won't feel like I need to get it over with. I've been reading for an hour. I made it to chapter 11. I'm on page 118, but the world building's not really there. It's really grazed over briefly. And I feel like the author's trying to set up a lot more than what they have time for in a standalone book, and I just don't think that they're gonna pull it off successfully. It's like base level world building. Feels like a first draft. Characters are okay. No, that's a lie. I'm not really connecting to either of the characters. I don't know if I'm struggling to like this book because I need to read it and I'm like, I just want to get it over with and get to better books, or I finished The Poppy War recently and that was phenomenal and I'm in a book hangover from that, or I just don't like the book. Like I don't know, but it's okay. It's This is all about the mythical hunt of like this creature they're going on, and I'm a third of the way into the book and it still has not occurred. They're still setting up, getting to the point where the hunt has started. Lots of building, but not world building. Lots of building up for the main plot, to still not have arrived. I don't know. And it's a standalone. That's what's killing me, is like you're wasting so much of your book on setting this up when either the book should be longer or the setup should be shorter. I'm not sure, but I am going to eat, because I skipped that. Yogurt and like 6 raspberries are not really a breakfast. So I'm gonna go eat lunch and update you later. I'm gonna continue reading this. I just want to finish it so badly. I don't remember the last time I updated you, but I made it to chapter 14 and then I fell asleep for, I think, 2 hours? Maybe a little less. I wanted to say an hour and a half, but I feel like that would be lying. I didn't want to lie. But yeah, I definitely... You're so loud. But I definitely did fall asleep, but Katie's here now.
Hi! I don't know what else to say.
What are you gonna be picking up?
First of all, I'm gonna finish A Far Wilder Madness. So...
Twinsies!
And then after that, I'm gonna read Guild by...
Yeah, that's the plan. I want to literally sit here and not get up until I finish this book because it's got to happen, and we've got to move on. We've got to move on. I'm already sick of... No, honestly, I'm sick of like updating the vlog, being like, still reading this. I mean, I've only done literally, this is the second update. So, we're going... I was so tired. I'm not surprised I fell asleep. I won't be surprised if I fall asleep again. I'm a tired bitch. I will update you when I'm done, and not a second before. Welcome to Mediocre Cooking with Cass. I finished the book, it was not good. Pasta.
I finished the book, it was not good.
Haha. Into the boiling pot it goes. I committed the Italian crime. I broke my pasta in half. Wow. This is the quality content you signed up for. Katie's still here. How are you enjoying the book?
It's just not my favorite. And that's my review.
The fact I've never cooked pasta before is kind of like a red flag, I would say.
It's a big red flag.
While I'm waiting for my pasta to cook, thoughts on the book. I think I'm gonna rate it to I was gonna say 2.75. 3, 2.75, like, it was just average in every way. The characters, bland. The storyline, bland. The dialogue, bland. The magic system, bland. I think I've just read so many better books that are out there. Was not it. But now I get to move on to a more exciting book. The new Ranger's Apprentice book. I am so excited. Yeah, that's all I've got. That's the update. I'm just gonna cook my pasta. This is not that hard.
Yet we're all so proud of you.
Thank you! Pasta. My next order of business is Arizon's Wolves? Arizon's Wolves? Ooh. Ooh. The oak leaves. I'm so excited. Yeah, next order of business, Arizon's Wolves by John Flanagan, 6th book in the Royal Ranger series. I'm so excited. But I successfully made spaghetti for the first time, which is kind of pathetic. I understand that. But cooking intimidates me because I suck at it. So I can successfully boil water and put pasta in it and stir it occasionally and then eat it. So, you know, she's leveling up. What can I say? I've made it to basically page 100. I'm on page 98 of Artisan's Wolves, and I'm enjoying it. I love John Flanagan's writing. I love the characters. I love the world. And literally by page 6, I was like, I am so happy to be back in the Ranger's Apprentice universe. My issue is that they're bringing back supernatural elements, but in more than just the wargles from the first book. If you've read the very first book of Ranger's Apprentice, at least the first couple, there are these creatures called wargles, and they were mentally controlled by the main villain at the time. That I could kind of wrap my head around, because I was like, okay, like it's supernatural, but to a certain point. Here, there's more of like spells, incantations, seeing the future, and it just doesn't sit right with me, because it doesn't feel like Ranger's Apprentice lore, but hopefully it's explained in a way that doesn't bring the supernatural element too much into the story, because they're literally trying to raise a demon right now, and I'm like, like the main characters aren't, the villain is, and it's just, I'm like a little out of the lore and the story. Like I'm enjoying the banter, I'm enjoying the dialogue, the characters. They're back in Celtica? People say it differently, and there's no proper way to say it truly. It's cool to see those parallels, because obviously that's also where they were back in the very beginning of Ranger's Apprentice. So seeing the parallels have been fun, especially for a hardcore longtime fan like me. The summoning of the demon is where it got me.
Guess who's back?
Katie! No, you're good. I was updating my vlog and I was like mid-sentence, just guess who's back? The summoning of the demon is the only thing that's getting me. Like everything else I'm like on board with, but just the demon summoning is getting me. Maybe there's explanation, but so far there's really not. Also, I turned the light back on, ruining the ambiance, because I already have poor eyesight and I don't need to make it any worse. But Katie is still here.
What's up, guys?
Can I say that I hate Penguin Random House Australia? Is that loud? Like, I'm never getting an arc of Ranger's Apprentice, so I might as well burn those bridges now. I just wish that they didn't make him write this series for children. Yes, the original Ranger's Apprentice series was aimed at children, but they were so much more substantial, to the point where adults can read them and still find enjoyment. These I feel like have been watered down. This one less so, I will say. Out of all the Royal Ranger books, other than the first one, I feel like this one did a pretty good job in not being too kiddish, but also it was just too short. I really did not enjoy the ending, and I have not enjoyed the ending of the most recent releases where they just end so abrupt. With a standalone that's 250 pages. Where's the sauce, okay? Where is the sauce? I did really enjoy seeing Will back in Celtica with Maddie instead of Evelyn this time. I thought that was like a super cute parallel. I enjoyed the dialogue, and I didn't really care about the villain. It didn't really feel like a big problem. If this was the direction that John Flanagan wanted to go, he could have made it into a much bigger deal than it was with the whole demon situation. There was one fight scene that I really enjoyed that we don't get a lot of anymore, and it was like a hand-to-hand combat. It was Maddie versus a wargle, and that whole scene I really enjoyed. Typically they just shoot things and then that's it, but the more detailed kind of hand-to-hand combat, the dodging, the knife work, I really like that. I keep saying I really like that, because I enjoyed it. I thought it was refreshing compared to some of the other combat scenes that we've gotten. The thing about John Flanagan's writing that I really enjoy, that some people might not enjoy, is just how extra he is with describing certain things. For example, they were making silver arrowheads for their arrows, and there was like a page, 2 pages, like 2 whole pages of the process of them slowly melting down the silver and putting it into the mold and knocking it on the ground so there was no bubbles in the mold, and then waiting for it to cool and then binding the arrows. And they do that with cooking scenes too, with detailed accounts of like what was being cooked, them stripping the fish and covering it in salt and pepper and waiting for the fire to become hot enough, and just certain scenes that are described like that. I just love the medieval type universe of the Middle Ages. And yeah, I just enjoy little details like that that are just drawn out into something that most readers would deem a little bit extra, because it is. But I enjoy it, and I don't know if it's because it's Ranger's Apprentice that I enjoy it so much, but I really love the wordy detailing, and how John Flanagan writes it is just phenomenal. And he's been pretty consistent with that since the very start of the series. So kudos to him for keeping that a constant. Characters didn't feel changed. New books, you know, they scare me because I'm like, are they gonna kill off a character? But not in like an actual murderous way, but in like a you butchered that character. Like there's one particular character in this series that they absolutely destroyed in my opinion, but they kept the characters pretty consistent in how I believed they would behave. Will got to face some of his past trauma from the Wargles, and it was an overall fun time. I just didn't enjoy the ending or how short it was. But now comes the part you've all been waiting for. You all probably have not been waiting for that. That's a lie. But I need to learn a dance, and I thought a nice compilation of me failing to learn this dance would be entertaining for you. So I do aim to entertain, so let's hop to it. I changed because I didn't want to be working out in my sweater because I was like sweating sitting on the couch, so moving and being in a sweater, not it. It's giving man about to approach me and ask me what my top 5 AC/DC songs are, which did actually happen. I went to kickboxing and I wore this shirt, and someone walked up to me and was like, "What's your favorite album?" And I was like, fuck off. Why are men the way they are? Questions I will never know. The song I'm learning the dance to is Back in Vogue by Alexa, and here we go. Hello, it is not, in fact, the same night. It is a couple days later because, you know, we're used to this. We suck at vlogging. We know this. And my reading plans also kind of changed because I have not touched Wiseman's Fear. Still has the curse on it where I just can't seem to open the book and read it. So instead I picked up A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, I kind of shit on JLA a little bit, maybe a little bit more than a little bit. I've definitely like shit on her books before, even though I read like every single one that is in this series. Well, the one book that is in this series, and then From Blood and Ash, I've read all those books as well. I shit on it a lot for how much I'm actually enjoying this one. I knew that I liked A Shadow in the Ember more than I liked the From Blood and Ash series. However, I didn't realize how much more I enjoyed it because I've kind of plowed through this in the past couple days. I've made it to page 432, which, why is this book so damn long though? Like, I still stand by the fact that I say she needs an editor because, please, someone get JLA an editor. There are some phrases in here and some sentences that I'm just like, those could have just gotten the cut and made this a nice solid, I don't know, 500 pages instead of, I don't know, 620. But I'm really enjoying the characters, and I know kind of what the story builds up to and what happens at the end and what happens at the climax. So I'm just waiting for that to occur, but it's nice to be able to refresh my memory before I pick up Light in the Flame, which will be happening next week. I'm going to vlog the whole thing. I'm going to visit my friend. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my goodness. But I'm almost done. Like I said, page 432 out of 632. What? I have exactly 200 pages left. I didn't know that. It's kind of cool. Anyways, me being entertained by the smallest of things. In case you're wondering about my bookmarks, because I have 3 and I just, you know, love showing them off. One is like my bookmark like tracker that I keep track of like when I read, and it is themed around Jujutsu Kaisen. And then I have my book club, Chaos X Cass bookmark that I designed. It says welcome to the chaos. I think it's super fun. And then I have like one of my favorite bookmarks right now, and it is a ONEUS bookmark from my K-pop album that I got. So fun things, and things that no one really asked for or cares about, but I wanted to give my update that this is the book I'm currently reading. I'm hoping to finish it it is the last day of November, so I guess I hope to finish it in December, because I really don't think that today I'm going to find 2 hours to set aside to finish this book. And this is being pushed to my December TBR. Unfortunately, this book is just haunting me, and I need to finish it before 2023 because it cannot haunt me into the new year. It just can't. It just can't. But that is my update, and yeah, I'll update you later when I finish this, or I don't know, start this. It is currently Sunday. Happy Sunday. Woo. I just finished Talk That Talk practice, and then in 2.5 hours I have 2 baddies practice, which is great. I'm so tired. I have decided this vlog will not end until I finish the Wiseman's Fear, and I'm still not done with A Shadow in the Ember. So the plan is to finish A Shadow in the Ember, and then tonight after 2 baddies practice, I am driving all the way up to Oklahoma to see my friend Lexi, which I've been talking about in like every single video, so I'm just gonna shut up about it. But we are going to be buddy reading A Light in the Flame just for like a little bit and spending the day together, and I will be vlogging and just having a fun, grand old time. But that is the plan right now, and I just wanted to update you on this vlog and how things are going to work. So basically, I don't know how long this vlog is going to be, but it's not ending until I finish Wiseman's Fear. So you'll hear my thoughts eventually. I'm sitting in my car, obviously, but I got food. And I was gonna sit and read in the subway, but then the lady that made my sandwich was so scary and kind of rude and off-putting. And so I'm in my car to eat like a person who has anxiety does. Welcome. Queen! I love it! Oh my god! I've had enough. I can't feel my fingers. not even sure I should like say which day it is because it's kind of embarrassing how this once 24-hour readathon vlog has ended up taking many a days, and we're still going because the rule of this vlog was I have to finish The Wise Man's Fear. That hasn't happened yet. But what has happened and what I will share my thoughts on is I finished A Shadow in the Ember. I finished it in between dance practices. Did I finish it in between dance practices? Did I talk about this already? I think I said I sat and read it in my car, and I ended up sitting there and finishing it before going to my second dance practice, in which it was not great. I missed practice a few weeks back because I was sick, or a couple weeks back because I was sick, and then there was like an anime convention, and so there was no practice. And then I went to practice and I realized, wow, I was woefully unprepared and not in a great mood. So I didn't really end up vlogging any in Oklahoma other than like the fun little montage you saw, just because it really ruins the moment to kind of pull out a camera and like talk to it versus just like capturing clips. So when I do go on like these short little adventures situations, it's easier for me just to not update. Plus my friend's husband was home, and I wouldn't have minded vlogging in front of her and her hearing me, but then the thought of like her husband also hearing, I was like, maybe not. So anyways, I did finish this. It was a reread, so I didn't star rate it, but I think I rated it 4 stars when I read it the first time. I did really enjoy my time. I forgot how much I enjoyed Sarah and Nyctos's chemistry, and it was a fun time. Like truly, the Flesh and Fire series has been way more fun than Blood and Ash. So I'm glad I did pick this up to reread it. And then I also finished A Light in the Flame. I finished it basically in one day. I read 9 pages the night before, and then, you know, the rest of the book the next day with Lexi. So we basically spent like the whole day reading and chatting and going to coffee shops, and it was just so lovely. I miss her again already, but it has become tradition now to meet up to read the new Jennifer L. Armentrout books when they come out, and so there will be a couple of trips next year to go and see her. But A Light in the Flame, I did give 4 stars. It was a little bit too repetitive in the beginning, and it kind of took away from the story just because I was so annoyed. The same situation was happening where Sarah was told to do something, and then she did the complete opposite. And then it was like Nyctos got all mad. And it happened so many times. Like, I think it happened 3 or 4 times. It took up like a massive chunk of the book, and I was just waiting for the plot to kick in. We were introduced to some new characters. One I misplaced my trust in, which I'm kind of pissy about because I didn't need a repeat of the Poppy War where I kept trusting people who were betraying people. So that was a little disappointing, but for the sake of the plot, I was happy. But they did kill off someone that I was kind of sad about. I was kind of sad. I really liked them. And then the ending was wild. The last 100 pages was just like reveal after reveal after reveal after, oh my gosh, what is happening? So much is happening. I love reading around Lexi because originally she was ahead of me during our read, and she was like gasping and being like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I want to get to the part where you are. And then I got ahead of her for the last 100 pages, and I was flipping my shit. And she was like, no, I want to catch up with you now. When I finished this book, I definitely threw it, and I was just like pacing around her apartment. Her husband looks at me and goes, y'all are different. Which is an accurate statement. But I did give it 4 stars. I did enjoy my time. I am very excited for the next one. But I think I have to wait until December of next year. But there is a new Blood and Ash book coming out, I think mid-2023. I'm not entirely sure. I was gonna say I don't keep up with it too closely, but I do just because Lexi will message me. So I don't really have to pay attention. That's my thoughts on the Flesh and Fire series thus far. But now I want to open the most exciting package I have ever received in my life. Vera, who was the sweetest subscriber, who messaged me on Instagram and asked to send me a copy of Ranger's Apprentice in Dutch, and it's signed and it has like the full map spread, and I am simply going to pass away or cry. I'm gonna try not to cry because I just did my makeup, and I don't want to ruin my makeup, but I literally like cannot even express to you how excited I am to open this package, which shipped all the way from the Netherlands, arrived here safely. I'm going to lose my shit. I am. This is in fact not the package. I'm screaming, that is so funny. Okay, my best friend is gonna lose her shit. This is not... Bro, this is so funny. Why is this like the most me thing to happen? This is not. In fact, the book, I guess it's still shipping to me. It said it was from the Netherlands, so I thought this was the book. I built that up, I did. Vera, when I do actually receive the package, I will, I promise, unbox it on camera. This is actually a Christmas present for my best friend who loves red, white, and royal blue. Apparently, the French edition, and she actually is learning French, like the classes, the foreign language classes she's taking are in French. But the French edition is called My Dear Fucking Prince. And I know she's gonna lose her shit. Because look how pretty this is. Okay, now that I've like publicly embarrassed myself, I mean, I could edit all that out, but I think that's hilarious. I still am so excited for that package though. And it's apparently at my post office. So I will be able to like actually get it very, very soon, which is so bloody exciting. Anyways, I'm gonna read 100 books. I mean, no. Okay, brain, work. I'm gonna read 100 pages of this today. Mark my words. Right after I finish updating some other vlogs and filming some other videos, I will sit down and I will read at least 100 pages. Maybe 50, but hopefully at least 100 pages. Like, I'm gonna read at least a page of this book today. It's getting ridiculous. I ended up reading about 80 pages of this yesterday, and just being back in the universe is so refreshing because it's been literally way too long, like 7, 8, 9 months too long since I've picked this up, and it worked out because typically when I don't pick up a story for a long time, I don't really remember what's going on. However, there's different arcs happening all within this book, and I remember that I had just started a new arc, and so it worked out perfectly that I was able to be kind of like reintroduced to the characters that I had forgotten about. I did have to flip back, I think, 2 or 3 pages to the beginning of the chapter just to kind of refresh my memory of what was going on. But I'm really enjoying it. The writing, the characters, the development. I just love Patrick Rothfuss's writing so much. And I am having such a good time. I plan on picking this up a little bit later on today. I do have dance practice and I totally am filming another vlog, and so we'll see if my chaotic situation will strain itself out or if I'm just gonna be stuck filming 3 vlogs at once. Okay, I'm trying to think of what vlog I want to put this in.
Okay.
Because I'm filming so many right now.
Who would have thought that having 3 vlogs on the go at once is a bad idea?
Me. I am the product of my own chaos. You want to tell them what we just finished up?
We finished watching God, did we only just finish the 5th episode?
No, surely not. 6th?
I think we're only on the 5th episode.
No, I think we're on the 6th.
On.
Please say it's the 6th. Please say it's the 6th. Watching Shadowhunters is like a different form of torture.
We did finish episode number 6 of Shadowhunters.
We are making our way through it. Do not tell me how many episodes are in the season. I don't want to know.
It's a lot.
Don't want to know. Do not.
I think it's like...
No, you're doing the opposite of what I'm asking.
No, I'm going to tell you anyway. I think it's like 24 episodes.
Do not tell me that. It's going to take us a year to finish this. It's going to take us over a year. Do you think I will finish Wiseman's Fear this week?
Absolutely. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Should I let the vlog know that I've been trying to finish this for 18 days?
If you don't, I will. Are you seeing this nonsense? 18 days.
For our next performance, we're taking it back and bold. Let's go, Cass.
Okay, so hello, this is Lexi. If you have not met her before, she has a YouTube channel. It'll be linked below. You should totally subscribe. She's also a booktuber. Now, we went to Half Price and Barnes & Nobles, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I walked out with 0 books, which would seem impressive, except for I literally ordered a book off Amazon last night, so I don't really have that much going for me. I have my book that I'm going to finish hopefully today. This vlog needs to end, y'all. This vlog needs to end. Anyways, we're gonna head to the Full Cup and we're going to read for a little bit and then I will update you. I just want to finish the Wiseman's Fear so bad. It's been so many months. You know how long it's been? Yes, that is the plan. I was saying that's all I have left is like 20 pages. Like 20. Not even that.
What do you do with your stuff?
I don't know!
Say hi to Cass.
Hello! Cass is in a very good mood today. We had a really good sprint. I'm so happy! And she's opening her gifts. I'm so excited. You wanna say hi to my vlog too?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's right here. You can't really see it.
Oh hi. Is this for your Wiseman's Fear vlog?
I have, yes, we'll do a Wiseman's Fear vlog.
Okay.
I have 20 pages left. Ah!
20 pages. We're all so proud of her.
Thank you.
Oh, you're It's my own Norman.
Yay!
It's a different name, but oh my god.
We'll have to let the book club name Norman 2.0.
Oh, I love it.
Yay.
Ew, what? This is so ugly.
Listen, you borrowed it from the library and you were so ready to get rid of it and I just didn't want you to forget that memory.
Front and center on my bookshelf.
Please. Ford face it where it rightfully belongs.
Oh, it's so
And you can emboss your spirit-bound book right now to see what the design is.
Alright. We're having a little demonstration. Okay. I trust you. Ooh.
Yeah, it takes a little bit.
Oh, it's so cute!
Yeah.
I'm so excited about Norman. Or insert name here.
Insert name here, please. What if you just called it that? Insert name here with like the brackets. This is Norman, and then we have insert name here.
Bye. Insert name here.
Hi, baby. I'm gonna open my present now, okay? I'm very excited. I have a package from Katie. Me and packaging, like, never are on good terms. This is such cute wrapping paper. The mushrooms.
I know.
And the packing peanuts.
Sorry for the subpar wrapping. It looks atrocious.
Okay, do I open the card thing or the bag?
The package. Go for the package.
Okay. This is so cute. It's giving mug. Oh, it is a mug. Is this the Poppy War?
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's so pretty. And
No, as soon as I saw that was the
fucking hate you. It's a fucking tomato. Khaleesi, do you want the tomato? Do you want the tomato?
Hey, that is not a dog
Do you
toy.
want the
That's
tomato?
A cat's toy.
Yeah? Eat the crunchy tomato.
I spent minutes of my time working on that.
If you don't know the backstory, someone, was it our second time meeting? The second time I met Katie, we vlogged, and I was wearing a strawberry bucket hat that my friend crocheted me, and someone in the comments called me a crunchy tomato, so she made me a tomato. So, I love and hate this at the same time. This I love though, for sure. It is stunning. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What in the hell?
Noise.
You're calling me. I just got off the sprints with Katie and they were so fun. Like, I am in such a good and jubilant mood and I'm a little depressed that I had to go to work later. But it's fine because I'm going to sit here and finish the last 10 pages of The Wiseman's Fear, which has been 8 months in the making. Has it been 8 or has it been? I'm lying to everyone, it's been 10 months in the making. I don't know math, it's fine. Closer to 9, we'll say 9 months, okay? By the time I finish this book, someone could have had a whole ass child. I am so excited. It's not gonna end in some groundbreaking way because it's not the last book in the series, but it's gonna feel like a weight off my chest because this book, oh no, has been just haunting me for 9 months. So let's do this. I will be honest, I don't remember the first half of the book, so I'm just gonna like review the second half, but we'll talk about that later. I'm so upset that the third book is not out after 11 years. Wow. It's weird to look at this without the bookmark peeking out on top. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember the first half of this book because it has been so long. But I did click some few things together and oh my goodness, did I love their adventures when they were stopping like the bandits. And then we got to get to know Tempe, and then we got to get his, we got so much. His adventures are so enthralling and fun. I love how they weave from one to the next, almost like in a nonsensical but yet logical way at the same time. Patrick Rothfuss, his writing is like spectacular. I'm obsessed and I cannot wait to reread both of these, The Name of the Wind and Wiseman's Fear, next year. I will continue rereading them until we get the third book. And then I will probably continue to reread the series even after that. 5 stars, obviously. Momentous day, momentous occasion. I can finally update it in my Goodreads. Yay! Okay, and as a reward for a job well done after 10 months of reading, I'm going to actually open the package from Vera. The one that I thought that I got before but wasn't the package. I actually have it this time. So let me go grab that and I'll be right back. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be honest, I've had this package sitting here for like a few days because I wanted to open it after I finished the Wiseman Sphere as a little reward for myself. But then the Wiseman Sphere has taken me a lot longer than I initially anticipated. I'm not ready. Like, I know what's inside. I'm not ready. Oh my goodness. There's a note. Oh no, I'm not ready. I cry so easily. I really need to not though because I have work very soon and I don't have time to redo my makeup. Vera, you're so sweet. Thank you. Not gonna cry, not gonna cry. This is the prettiest thing that I own. Like, this means like so much to me. And I just appreciate you taking the time and spending the money to send this all the way from the Netherlands to the US for me. I just, thank you. Thank you so, so much. It's my goal to collect Ranger's Apprentice in as many languages and copies as possible, and this is like my very first start of the collection of international Runes of Gorlan books. This is so cool. Thank you. I have to say goodbye to this vlog because, as you know, it's already endlessly long. I don't even remember which books that I read in this vlog. I think I read the first 2 books of A Shot in the Amber and A Light in the Flame. Both of those I did give, or I don't remember what I gave the first book. I think they were both 4 stars. The first one was a reread. I read The Wiseman Sphere, woo! 5 stars, obviously. But I genuinely don't remember what else I read in this vlog. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this vlog. I'm so sorry that this vlog is incredibly chaotic and has spanned across so many days, but 'tis the life of someone who is just terrible at vlogging. Thank you to everyone who watches and supports my channel. It like truly means the world. Each and every one of you take the time out of your day to come back again and again and watch my videos and to comment and And thank you so much to my lovely, lovely Patreons over on the Chaos X Cast Book Club. I love our community and I will never shut up about our community. So yeah, thank y'all so much. Thank you for making it through this video. If you made it through, put a little bow and arrow emoji in the comments. I would love to know who stuck around through this mess of a vlog, and I really, really hope to see y'all in the next one, which hopefully won't take over 20 days to film. Doodles!